Schlorp indeed. You just ate my brains right on my head. That's the tricky part with the Giant Slayer. There's just a huge health pool early on. Yeah. The other tricky part is, as good as Silver Spear is, it's not good for the big boys. It doesn't count as hitting, like, each of their little tiles. We'd be better off with, like, a fireball for pure damage. Ink pipe, explosive spore manual. Well, I know what I'm doing. It's happening again. A Giant Slayer run with goddamn explosive spore manual. But this time for sure. We're gonna make it work. We know what kind of wand we're looking for now. Bang, bang. Alright, I'll wait for you to be done walking. Filth Lord. So we're casting Combust Poison. A fire, nature, and sorcery spell. Alright, I can't add a dark tag to it. Just checking. I'm just checking. So, Banner of the Hood, Red Majesty, Flopping Weaver, and Dark Spells. So that's a no. No. I mean, it's definitely worth re-rolling when we have this in our hands. Purple Curse Doll, Dark Shield, Living Emberstone, Robe of Twilight. Whenever you cast a dark or holy spell, deal 8 damage to a random enemy in line of sight. Staff of Heaven. Another explosive spore manual? I mean, okay. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm weak. I can't help it. So we're gonna be casting Combust Poison twice at the end of every turn. It'd be rude not to, right? Like, is this a smart thing to do? I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. Dark and Arcane units, so not demons, so I'm gonna have to hit each of you individually. Alright, the question is, since we're doing 2 explosive spore manual casts a turn, I think I'll take a Void Flame Lantern. Like, we know what we want. We want Void Flame Lantern. We want Searing Heat. We want our good friend Melting Armor. Oh, Houndlord, Houndlord. I get 2 of these every turn. Houndlord works. And then, of course, we're gonna want our Life Spark Lantern. We want Natural Healing. Ooh, Earth Wrath is really good. Again, we're going twice a turn, so this will work out nicely. And I really want to find one particular wand. 369. Well, really, we're gonna take 6 damage. Do I use a teleport? Actually, no. We're fine, right? I'll take 6, so we're down to 5. Then I'm gonna take 3, and we're down to 2. Then we win. Didn't need to waste anything. All I had to do was take a second to do a little basic math. Someone found out there's a bug with Dwarf Hat that if you don't know the spell, things that cast that spell count as unique instances. Interesting. So Dwarf Hat requires 7 unique spells to be cast. Would having 2 explosive spore manuals count as 2 unique casts? Even though it should just be 1 cast? Gnome shoes. Interesting. So if we see a gnome hat, we might want to consider taking it because that's a little busted. Yeah, I opted for a double book because, again, it could be a little busted if we can make it start working for us. Boop, 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 boop. Do I want Houndlord or Void Flame? Or do we want to go with Life Spark Lantern first? Or Earthwrath. Hold on now. I hit 8 different things with 9 physical damage with Earthwrath, don't I? It's a 4th level spell. We're casting it twice. Earthwrath might be a really nice grab right now. I might want Earthwrath. I want to see it in action. Send out a tremors along the ground from target to nearby enemies. 9 physical damage along the path. It's equal to the level of the spell, so we're getting 4 targets twice, so 8 targets. 9 damage. We can scale up the damage with nature and chaos related things. Just existing. Pure strike if you find a way to get shields. Flame gold, star, toxin, toxin spark, toxin ice. Draco antiphony, bone spear. Reroll. Ruby hearts. Flesh colossus. Beast. So now we're in the tricky part. Huge health pools. So Winterbringer. 2,000 health. And I just have a silver spear at the moment. Flesh colossus. Weak to holy. Sadly, demon living doesn't count for silver spear. 66 physical damage on a melee attack. And the last option, Beast King of the Inferno. Fire Demon 2000. Out of all the damage dealers, like, he has range, but it's not as bad. This guy, problem is, if he catches up to me, he's just gonna swat me and I'll die. Does take extra physical damage, though. That ice breath is scary. Now let's take a look at the levels in general. Don't want to deal with gremlins. And cursed cats are a bummer too. It's wide open, so this guy's gonna be freezing me constantly. But I am somewhat protected thanks to the many Earthwrathy things going off. How about over here? There's a stopwatch, but again, it's the damage that's the problem. Like, how am I supposed to do 9,000 damage with just Silver Spear? Kobold Clogs, Drill Shoes. I mean, with Drill Shoes, we could ignore him, technically. That's actually kind of an option, isn't it? Like, he wouldn't be able to fit into a tiny tunnel I make. And Earthwrath doesn't require line of sight. Yeah, like, we could just walk into the wall. Earthwrath could theoretically just hit him through the wall. Yeah, I think we could do it just through sheer kitery. I think Drill Shoes is the good answer. Good answer, good answer. Dig a hole. Yeah, that's working out. It has to go the whole route. Well, the plan's working. I hope nobody comes over here and hurts little old me. Oh my god. Not an exciting fight. Boop ba boop ba ba. Ow, ow. Ow. As long as he stays here. Regenerates 21 HP per turn. Alright, as long as we're always hitting him. working. It's working! Dumb garbage worked! Like, healing's good, but before we do healing, I'm kind of thinking Void Flame Lantern, that way we have yet more damage. Or Houndlord, so we have minions that can draw some pull for us, pull some aggro. I'm guessing, like, we have enough targets and enough damage on Earthwrath that we could do Houndlord and then Void Flame. I really should probably take, you know, something that'll help me kill, i.e. a spell. Spider spotting? I don't have any poison to start with. Spider spotting requires them to die by poison. 75% resistant to physical, so probably not you. Let's reroll. Gnome Castle, or Anamiki? Oh god. Gnome Castle, please. What if I spawn in the wall? Ooh, 22 health. 1 physical damage. I mean, these are dying when I cast at it, right? 16. Ow, I'm getting hit by it. Let's stopwatch. Four, 3, 2, 1. I don't want to die, so I'm gonna heal. Probably would have been fine without the heal, but better safe than sorry. You know, with the physical damage, could take Prince of Ruin. Whew. Get my healing potion back and ideally not have to worry about the Daugr Fortress depending on the level layout. Nope, I would definitely have to worry about you. Actually, if I just start up here, I'd be hitting it every turn. I'm pooping out my dogs. Actually, I think right here is even better. Like, we'll definitely hit it every turn. I have a teleporter if things go sideways. God, I hate Daugrs. Get him, dogs. Alright, so far so good. Just keep our eyes peeled for anyone that gets in range to actually hurt me. It looks like it's taking a real weird path. But I kind of like that. I guess Earthwrath can't go over pits. But, like, its range is a radius around me of 8, so it doesn't matter if the path is ridiculously long. Like, theoretically, it could be all the way around the level, as long as I'm within 8 of its. And it has a path to get there. It looks like it will get there. That is pretty good. What about Basilisk Armor with Venomous? Oh, we could definitely, like, make poison happen. I would just think, like, Poison Burst would work. The only thing is, Combust Poison, given that I don't have any control whatsoever over casting this, like, it's happening twice per round no matter what, all it takes is one thing getting next to me and being poisoned, and I'll blow myself up. That's how we lost our last explosive spore manual run. I ended up just being blown up by my own stupid spore manual. So I'm a little wary. Alright, this seems like another relatively easy one. The only problem is he'll be doing 1 point of damage to me every round. Boop, 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 boop. Void Flame Lantern. I really should take, you know, spell that lets me get rid of huge problems, though. Yeah, I'm trying to decide between, like, leaning into the Spore Manual or taking, like, the one good, like, they have thousands of hit points, it doesn't matter because it's a percentage-based spell. I don't think there's any other spells that work on, like, percentage like this one does, are there? I think it's just Soul Tax for, like, a hard 1/3. It's either Natural Healing, Void Flame Lantern, or Soul Tax. Like, those are our three. I'm getting one of those three things. So the Furnace Floor looks fairly easy just because... Lumbrio to you. Lumbrio Genesis? Oh, yeah. Lumbrio Genesis does half my health. True enough, true enough. Like, Earthwrath will just take care of all the chaff and we can hide in the wall for the furnace. And it doesn't heal, so this will be a pretty straightforward floor. So we could take something like Natural Healing there, and that would work out great. I would get stunned, and there's not a lot of place to hide from the many damage points that Daugre Forges would do. I think I'm into this. I think I'll take Natural Healing on this one. Like, his AoE fire damage does 1 point. Who cares? Come back down here. How much damage can he do? 13 with his fire breath? This is a wizard with no honor. Tunnel snakes rule! I feel it. Oh, so this does physical damage. I really want to take searing heat and melting armor. Those would be a great combination. But again, we'll look ahead first, because if it's a situation where, like, can the range be increased? Oh, the radius can be increased. It's nature, though. So, like, if we see a nature disc, that is on the table for sure. I could also grab Prince of Ruin. That with the radius would be nice. Once again, depends on the level, right? Like, this would be not too bad. There's another one that wouldn't be too bad. But what would I want here? Poison Pipe would be dangerous, because again, if it hits something I'm standing next to, I blow up. I learned from last time, gotta be very careful with that one. I could take the Fiery Disc, but it's only for Prince of Ruin. I'd really rather find some other stuff. Let's reroll. A sorcery staff, though. This is an easy one. An easy one, and hearts are important. And a portal key would be nice for trying to find some good stuff. I like Sorcery Wand. 50% damage boost, range, radius, number of targets, but we're not going to be using a lot of sorcery skills. It's only going to help out with the spells. But, like, we're building a system now. We don't even care necessarily about our spells anymore. We just want to build a nice automated system of victory. So I do believe a key, an Oculus, those are nice. Let stuff try and get me. And this is, again, a level that's nice enough that I can spend on Searing Heat getting me set up for melting armor. Oh, I gotta get to the stupid poison thing. I'm not healing. Damn it. It would take a while to dig around, huh? I could use my one teleporter here. There we go. Damn, it's dead already? What other things would work out great while we're living inside of a wall? A miniaturization shrine, eh? Things that don't require line of sight. Like, this could be a tunnel snake run. If we could find Neanderthal tooth That solves our spear problem without having to waste the upgrade on it. You're digging through the walls and that does damage? We have managed to get 2 copies of Explosive Spore Manual, so we're doing the spellless builds. Like, Silver Spear might as well not be here, I'm barely using it. But every turn we're casting Combust Poison twice, which means Earth Wrath gets to go off 2 times. And that's what's doing most of our damage right now. We summon 2 dogs a turn. And we could try and up that number. We're healing for 10 every turn. And everything in line of sight takes 2 fire damage. So I kind of want to just, like, do a tunnel run. And the game goes, no. No walls for you. Annihilator Staff with some poisoning will go pretty good. It's true. Because it is a sorcery. This is unfortunately maybe the worst potential level for us. A lot of Daugr with large line of sight, and this bastard. Then again, by virtue of the fact that we are doing 2 fire damage a turn, that line of sight doesn't matter too much, and I heal for 10. So, like, we'll burn through his shields in 50 turns without even doing anything else. We could still do the wall experience, like hide inside walls. With Annihilator Staff, we could just do Poison Burst. Toxin Burst, rather. Toxin Burst. Because this doesn't require line of sight. We could blind them. Will Thorn Garden trigger off Earth Wrath? Thorn Garden will trigger off of Explosive Spore Manual, which is a problem. I think the Searing Heats will make this a fairly benign level. Yeah, and our Silver Spear will do good work too. Honestly, he's not that bad. Well, seeing as how I can get away with it, I'm going to do it. Take Melting Armor now. Well, that's less than ideal. Nah, it was fine. It's like, I'll just exist. What's going on, Iron? Yes, Hex Specialist, now that we have Melting Armor, my god. I will take Annihilator Staff. Although I do love Talking Hat too, man. Talking Hat's great. But I don't know how many enchantments we're thinking about doing. Like, we could just kind of exist. Things will just die because we're around. Getting some shields would be nice. Enchanting dagger. Okay. I think the game is really sending me a message here. %, physical resistance, huh? But I want that dagger. And we could burn through them. How many teleports? I have 1 teleport. Yeah, I'm at a crossroad right now. We could do Annihilator Staff, which is pretty nice. But that's, of course, a sorcery thing. And with our Combust Poison, we could just, like, do Toxin Burst and have that go off. But if we're gonna lean into Hex Specialists, Talking Hat would make other enchantment-based things for more Hex Specialist fun work out quite well. And there's a different staff I really want. We all know which one I'm talking about. I think I'll take Talking Hat. Because yes, Searing Seal would be, pardon the pun, fire. It would be fire. What we do in the shadows. It's my witch skin hat. It's made from a witch's asshole. The puckered anus of a witch. We don't need the dagger right away. I can in fact start somewhere else. Oh god, yes. Matt Berry should definitely be in everything. I'm gonna take it right now. Enchanting dagger, please. What's wrong? Not feeling too good. Alright, Hex Specialist we need. For Searing Seal. On expiring and dealing damage, gain a buff that redeals half the damage and then deals it a third of it again. Gain charges separately from fire, lightning, and physical damage. For every 100 charges stored, summon a flame spirit. Probably slow burn. Hexagonally organized walls that can open paths for you. Sounds like a smart ship. Nature, Aether Lord, Scepter of Sorrows, Time Striders, Dungeon Crawler, Carl. Ah. Probably got a portal key here. Come on. You know what I'm looking for, game. Finger 6, huh? It wouldn't help with this, but it would help with Houndlord. I think it would help with... Oh, I could just do number of targets. Alas. Yeah, it's good for Houndlord. I just really like finger 6. Jar of Troll Blood, on the other hand. So Jar of Troll Blood would really help out with the number of dogs we summon every turn. Electric Hellhounds. Boop. Oh yeah, poison retaliation on the poison sting. Shrapnel blast. Hex specialists. Oh yes. 4 damage per debuff, and we're applying 2 per turn. The damage output will be pretty nice. So at this point, we don't want to be hiding in walls. Like, we want to see everything. Honestly, I think we're going to end up taking... Oh, Jar of Embers won't help. They're already fire dogs, alas. Crisis Charm, though, might be a nice grab. Or a Mystic Dagger. So this guy doesn't care about the fire damage, sadly. How about the Chaos upgrade on Searing Seal, and then Pyrostatic Curse with Pyrostatic Chaos? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Chaos Seal. And that's... Alright, that's fire before we get the, where's Pyrostatic Curse? Pyrostatic Chaos, cast it automatically, right? At that position. I wonder if that would work? Like, Searing Seal being an enchantment, we don't have a target, right? What would the position be for Pyrostatic Curse? If it targets every individual, that's incredible, but I'm not sure if that's how that's working. Whenever you cast another Chaos spell, cast Pyrostatic Curse. What's on the cast specifically? So I think it's only going to target me. Like, I'm casting it on me. I don't think the damage counts as the cast, right? Yeah, it's gonna target me. Good thinking, though. I like the thought. I've already re-rolled, yeah. What kind of pets we got here? Ghostly Butterfly, Burning Mind Devour. Well, isn't this horrible? I mean, I want the ruby heart more than anything else, and I want the portal key. How terrible would this be? Yeah, I am considering still taking the Chaos one, because we are doing plenty of physical damage. And we can make some lightning happen with a copper shaft over here as well. So you are stationary. You will not be moving. You're annoying, but not that bad. And I could hide inside a wall from you. And you as well. Everyone here... Oh, you have the shrapnel spears. You're the problem child. Alright, so I get a heart there and a key, but it's probably the most dangerous floor. This one has the Beast King of Inferno, which isn't that bad, all things considered. Still a bummer. Yeah, the Shrapnel Beast is the one that I'm like, eh. Like, I think we could be largely fine on any of these floors. So I want a Crisis Charm here. That's the only thing I really want. I want the heart. I think I'll do this. Like, this guy's annoying at 8,000 health, but still killable. Shrapnel Spears. It's those spears, they just do so much damage. I heal for 10. And I will zap away his physical immunity over time. Bop, 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 bop. And the dogs are a good distraction. He will be staring at them a lot. Minus 520. I want to see how much damage he's taken from... Shrapnel Beast taken so many 4 arcane stacks. I'm just staring at people and they're dying. Well, that worked out well. I could make some lightning bugs. Gain a life spark with duration the spell is level. Every time you have an active one, summon a bug swarm. It's not the most exciting. But again, it's just like pulling aggro off of me. Got Hex Specialist, which I'm pleased about. Getting more radius on Earthwrath would be nice. Kill a lot of your minis with your Earthwrath, yeah. The flies would definitely not stick around very long. Starfire does make a lot of sense, though. Starfire would be good. Fiery Judgments. I still want Void Flame Lantern. Should definitely get Prince of Ruin. Oh, Jar of Ectoplasm. That'd be more dogs. But I'm gonna Portal Key because I want one particular wand. Alright, reroll. Kinda want Silken Sandals. Damn it! Never gonna find it. Flesh Colossus. Robe of Agony. Doot doot. Yggdrasil. Ruby Heart with a teleporter. A health potion would be nice. Yeah, we could do Enchantress Boon. Yeah, no, it'll be the next run we'll find the Druid Staff. Trying to decide between Slow Burn, which gets us like multiple hits on this, or Chaos Seal, since we do have the physical damage. And again, we'll add lightning to our Silver Spear. Alright, let's think about this. I do want Void Flame Lantern. It's just more damage going out. And it's fire damage too. Let's grab that. Cast Searing Seal. Doop. Mystic power to bump up hex specs. Yeah. I can get into that. Hey, think fast. That arcane resist is keeping you safe. Except for the fact that I'm gonna walk up there and hit you with one silver spear and erase you. Bye! Yeah, you can, keep it rolling. Although it does say recasting a spell will expire the current seal and to create a new one. The wording doesn't make it that noticeable. Oh, Frostfire? Whenever you cast a Fire Ice spell, yes! Yes! Oh, you and your exploding books. It was floor 2! I had to do it! I was powerless to say no. Robo Frostfire would be so good. I'm just a turret. Where are you running to? Weird. Do I have to see his center tile in order for, Yes, we actually have to see the center tile for melting armor to happen. Interesting. Learn something new every day. I mean, Shrapnel Beast isn't that strong when he has so many stacks of melting armor on him. R.I.P. Come here, let me show you what my silver spear does. Bye. Exploding Spore Manual is the best. What kind of shambler are you? Sweet God. I would absolutely hate to run into this thing as a player. Ghostly Towering Bone Shambler, I would hate you so much. Doo-doo. Searing Steel Trick's well known. I do think it's well known, but I also think it could be reworded so it's less of a trick and more of a, like, intended effect. Like, recasting a spell will reset the current seal, creating a new one, and keeping the damage counts would be, like, a better wording somewhere in that ballpark. Sparkloom. Do I want that Shambler? It would be a beastly buddy. And this is a fine enough floor for it. I could definitely have him on my turn. On my team. I could certainly enjoy having that Shambler on my team. Yeah, sure, let's take him. I have 11 spell points. I think Prince of Ruin's a good grab here. Alright, we have all the important parts of the engine now. Like, we are automated, basically. I think I'll take Fire Lord for more damage on a lot of the pertinent things. That's more damage on Prince of Ruin, it's more damage on Void Flame Lantern. Won't help Earthwrath, but that's alright. It's more fun on Searing Seal, perhaps? Perhaps. Come at me, scrubs! I'm just not even gonna take Soul Tax. The thing I'm always like, oh, we're doing Giant Slayer? Like, that's the tool you want. No. Just melt them. Melt them away. Ooh, Carnival Pain, huh? It's not a bad idea, and it is an enchantment. It's really Radius I want. Minion damage, minion duration, charge, range, summons. Is there anything I want in particular? I guess a healing potion? It's not the most important thing, really. But hey, this is the kind of layout that suits our builds. Live and drink, my friend. Piece of candy, huh? Today's candy is from the Czech Republic. It is a muesli oat biscuit blueberry. It says put it in your backpack when you go backpacking. And your word hint is... Hold on, I could do one really dumb hint first because of a funny coincidence here. I gotta make sure I get it right, though. This is the name of an Irish extreme metal band from Skerries, County Dublin. It could be an X-Man, honestly. Like, this is a word I didn't know was also an extreme metal band out of Ireland. Oh.
You all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right?
Cheater!
That's right!
Cheater!
Leave me alone!
That was quick. Like, I didn't know about it until I was picking the word. I was looking up, like, what would be fun hints? I'm like, oh my god, it's a band? It was either them or Wayfair. It's a tasty blueberry oat biscuit. Might as well take Copper Shaft at this point. No, we don't. We still don't have razor shaping. Like, Explosive Spore Manual is so powerful if you take the appropriate parts that the best grabs, I haven't needed them yet. It was a Negasonic Teenage Warhead? I mean, Dark Flame, now that we have Carnival of Pain, my goodness. Can't say no to that. Do do do. $166 health, yeah. I mean, do I need to really move? Could just shoot. How did you get 53 stacks already? Good God. Oh, fire resistant. I see how it is. There we go. Pretty good. Oh, wait. Nah, alas, it's the wrong kind of dagger. I need an enchanting dagger. Oh, there is an enchanting dagger. Oh my god. Oozing scale armor. Don't even need you. As powerful as you would be. Enchanting dagger, though, would be staggeringly good. Grab enchanting dagger. Okay. At 8 spell points, I think we'll grab that Chaos Seal upgrade. Do do do. Oh, slimy enemies are so funny. Doo -doo. Alright, a little scary having you, like, right on top of me like this. There we go. I'm just gonna exist over here. Uh-huh. Yep. Right. Okay, that was good. Disgusting. Disgusting. Grab some razor shaping. Glittering Dance, Multi-Mancy. Oh, sweet God. this doesn't feel right. This is bad. Not a lot of room to breathe on this one. like part of me wants to come here, but also, dear Lord, that's horrifying. Uh-huh. All right. Well, What shoes you rocking? I got drill shoes, so like the reason why it's like I could go here is there's really no reason I couldn't survive just fine. The problem is he will alter the level with his wave of corruption. This is the kind of floor where like things could go wrong pretty badly. But ultimately probably fine, but I could also just re-roll. Ruby Hearts. This seems okay to me. Those 3x3s wouldn't be able to get to you. Unless his corruption beam opens up like large tunnels toward me. That can get a little dicey. And a lot of what I'm doing right now is line of sight dependent. Like, we have done whole floors where we just hide inside of a wall and let Earthwrath kill our target. But without getting good line of sight, all this other stuff is just wasted. Goodbye, everything. Man, this is a build that makes some pretty effects. It's a good fireworks show. It's a really good fireworks show. There was a level here, I think, but it's gone now. How you doing? You dumb damage cap. Can only do 700 damage to a turn. Which is pretty much what he's taking every turn right now, isn't it? Yeah, we're doing like basically 700 damage a turn. Alright, bye. Just by existing in his space. Dip, 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 dip. Do, do, do. Stopwatch. Mordred died pretty quick there. No Driders allowed. Mordred died twice already. I've never seen a flesh-bound annihilation goo. He's wearing such bright lipstick. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Oh, Mordred, I want to see you.
Let me see that pretty face of yours, Mordred.
Do, 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 do. Disperse. With Void Sickness. Blink. With Dissolution. Get out of my face, everybody. Let me gaze upon you, Mordred. I don't know where you are anymore, Mordred. Ah, down here. That's where you were. Now you're up here. One step over here, and we got line of sight. Oh, Mordred, you're right in front of me. That's a real shame that you lost. You lost all your lives, buddy. Down he goes. Man. It was nice to have a natural version of the Spore manual build come online. It's weird that it happened twice for Giant Slayer. It doesn't happen in other runs for me, but every time I turn on Giant Slayer, the game goes like, here's Explosive Spore manual. Here you go, buddy. Poor Mordred. Weep not for Mordred, for he was a dick. But I love Explosive Spore manual. You could do such a fun build around the book. And getting 2 of them in the beginning of the game, my god. Hex Specialist was just melting everybody. So we started with Silver Spear. Because I was like, you know what, I just want something with a lot of casts and it's a little versatile. It's bad for large bosses, but I figured I wanted something that would be helpful for, like, all the other nonsense. Like with Copper Shafts, it's great for crowd control, it's good against Dark and Arcane minions because of the holy damage. And I figured at this stage, the plan was, we're gonna take Soul Tax, and that's how we're gonna deal with the big boys. But then on floor 2, Explosive Spore manual, and it's like, well, now that floor 3 also has an Explosive Spore manual, Literally the first 3 floors were Silver Spear and 2 Explosive Spore manuals. And from there, Earthwrath. And like, we killed Flesh Colossus. A thing with 9,000 hit points. And we did it just by letting Earthwrath, like, wail on him while he hid inside of a wall. Just hiding inside of walls for the first few floors. While we built up all the important bits we need. And then once we had melting armor, no more walls, only wide open spaces. Just overwhelmingly powerful. Hex Specialist doing 16,000 damage on floor 13 here. Damage to Wizard, like, I didn't matter because we're healing 10 hit points per turn. So we just choose wide open levels and we just let Combust Poison trigger all of these other effects for us. And then we just start piling on with Searing Seal, Carnival of Pain. And then at the very end, you know, I took, goddamn, 22,000 Searing Seal damage, 19,000 Hex Specialist damage. Prince of Ruin just wrecking up the joints. And then from Mordred, you know, we took Disperse and Blink just in case any problems arose. But, no. Problems didn't arise. Mordred was just kind of dying off in the fringes of the level to our passive damage effects before I could even figure out where he was hiding.